Yo, welcome back to a new video, and as you can see, I'm starting this one out in the garden because I want to be at one with nature. But for real, I'm going vegan again. 2 weeks ago, I done 3 days with no animal products whatsoever. However, that wasn't much different to my usual diet, so I want to challenge myself a bit more. So this time around, I'm trying the raw vegan diet, and more specifically, the fruitarian diet. And as the name suggests, up to 90% of calories in this diet will come from fruit, with the other 10% coming from such things as seeds, nuts, and certain vegetables. Because this diet is so restrictive, quick disclaimer before I start this video, if you don't know what you're doing, please don't try this at home without first contacting a nutritionist or a doctor. A big proponent of this diet was Steve Jobs, and in fact it helped inspire the name of his company, Apple. And other notable names who have been known to use this diet are Leonardo da Vinci and Mahatma Gandhi. It's extremely different to the diet I usually follow. I'm usually a big protein and fats guy, so some of my concerns include whether I'm going to stay full and whether I'm going to have the energy, because fructose is something that's going to be burned and digested really quickly. I want to see how long I'll stay full for and whether I'll have the energy that I usually do. But for now, let's eat and get started. So you might ask, why do people follow this diet? Like, literally, why? So you have the vegans who believe that no animal should be harmed for you to eat, and then you have the fruitarians that believe that not even plants should be harmed. So there hasn't been any long-term scientific studies on this, but it is said to increase your concentration, your focus, your mental clarity, and your energy levels. So I'm looking forward to seeing if that works. One thing I am curious about and worried about is my protein intake over these next few days, as the only source of protein that I will consume will be nuts, seeds, possibly bean sprouts, stuff like that. And of course, with restrictions come deficiencies. So that's why you also have modified versions of this diet. Most people who follow this diet aren't going full 90%. They're usually going 50% calories from fruit, and then the other 50% being like 40% protein sources like soya, tempeh and such, and 10% coming from grains. So you do have a balanced diet in a fruitarian diet if you do a modified version. However, the strict 90% diet, you do have restrictions, and with restrictions come deficiencies. So that's why it's super important to do this safely, and if you are making any major changes in your nutrition, do contact a professional or a doctor, just to make sure that you're not deficient in any vital minerals or vitamins and your health. So I haven't had a papaya in months, and I don't think I actually remember what it tastes like, but I know that it's good. But I never had a fresh papaya, like I never cut it up on my own. I usually always have it pre-packaged. Ooh, I like that. From what I've read, a big thing with this diet is eat when you're hungry until you're full, and then when you feel like it, eat again. So that's going to be interesting. I usually have like 3 set meals a day plus a snack, like I done in the vegan video, which I am going to try to follow. And another thing I'm curious about, ooh, I like that, nice and juicy. But yeah, another thing that I'm curious about is whether I'll be able to get enough calories during the day. However, some fruits are very high in calories, such as an avocado, which has like 250 calories, mango, which has like 300 calories. So I don't think I'll have a problem in that regard. Not gonna lie, this is one of the most appetizing platters I've ever made. So what I've got here is a full grapefruit, orange, full papaya, apple, and half a watermelon, and 2 bananas if I'm still hungry. It's giving me some serious Roman Emperor vibes, and I gotta be honest, I'm looking forward to this. It's looking very appetizing, and yeah, I'm just gonna dig in. Let's start with an orange. So it is a lot of food, but most of it is water, so I am curious whether I'll feel full after this or how long I'll feel full for. But I can get used to this. Something super satisfying about digging into watermelon like this. Ow. It just squirted me in the eye. Jeez, only starting. Cheers. Watermelon squirt me again. It's squirting everywhere today. Done. So, breakfast was very enjoyable. That's it there. I still have the 2 bananas. I'm gonna leave them till later because that actually did fill me up. I don't know whether it's just all the water or the actual calories in the food, but I'm gonna count up the calories and let you know back at lunch. And other than that, yeah, it was super enjoyable, super tasty, as of course it is with fruit. And I feel good for now. Like, I'm full and I'm energetic like I would be after a normal breakfast. So that will be it for breakfast, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you all again for lunch. So we're back for lunch, and surprisingly breakfast was filled with calories. After I counted everything up, it came up to 999 calories, including those 2 bananas that I had but didn't eat. I ended up eating them because like an hour afterwards, after eating breakfast, I felt super hungry again, and like 2.5 hours afterwards I did feel an energy slump, so it didn't keep me full or energized for long, as expected, because it was a breakfast full of fruit and full of fructose and sugars, so super easily digestible, and it went right through me. Believe me, I had to pee like 3 times between lunch and now. But anyways, we're going to get to lunch, and for lunch we're going super simple and super fresh. Because protein is very hard to come by on this diet, and I gotta take what I can get, so went very generous on the chia seeds and linseeds, and I found an easy recipe to make online, so let's do it. And boom, and I also topped it up with some golden linseed and chia seed. Again, it's looking very deceivingly non-calorific, however I bet there's a ton of calories in this. I haven't counted it up yet, but I guarantee there's like 700 plus calories in this bowl. So surprisingly, watermelon was the highly caloric element of breakfast. I found out that a full watermelon can have up to 1300 calories, while a medium one like this will have more like 700 to 800. So yeah, you learn something new every day. I didn't think that something that's 90% water would be that high in calories, but I guess it is. Salad is done. The one thing I can tell for sure is I'm going to miss a hot meal over these next 3 days. Like, I have a pretty good idea of what these next 3 days entail for me now. But yeah, it's just another way to get stronger mentally and challenge myself. So let's dig down. So as far as how I feel good. I don't feel like overly hungry or like super empty, or don't have an energy slump like I did after breakfast, but I could definitely eat. I will definitely enjoy this meal and enjoy having my belly full again. And for snacks, I'm gonna have just a bunch of strawberries, and I've also added some grapes into this salad. I have some cherry tomatoes, some cucumber. I'm cutting up the avocado, and then I'm gonna make a smoothie with a mango, some bananas, and I don't know, I'll see what else I'll throw in there. But I'll throw up the total calories and macros up on the screen. Plus I'm adding some Brazil nuts and chia seeds just to up the protein content and have the muscle recovery today. Today is my rest day, so no training, but tomorrow will be. So yeah, today I want to heal up, so I'm ready for tomorrow. So get those in. So one thing that I'm surprised about is I don't actually crave like savory or salty food that much. Although I do crave cooking and just preparing a meal, like more than just cutting up some vegetables and fruit. But yeah, it's surprising that I don't crave cooked food all that much. Although when I am eating and when I'm actually consuming the food, I would love some, you know, more complex flavors than just raw foods. But regardless of that, today wasn't that bad. I do feel good. I do feel sharp and alert and focused. I didn't have any digestion issues or belly pains. However, today there was no training, so today was my rest day, so there was only slight activity levels. So tomorrow I'm going to go for a 5 a.m. run, then get a calisthenics workout in somewhere in the day, and hopefully if it's not raining, get a BMX session in. So tomorrow we'll see how training is as a fruitarian. So I will catch you guys at breakfast. Alright, we are eating good, feeling good, and doing good. I'm just back from my 5 a.m. run, just done a 5k, and I'm feeling good. My muscular endurance did feel a bit off around the 2-3 kilometer mark, but after that, I just pushed through and finished the run fine. I always run fasted. I haven't had anything to eat yet because I don't eat this early. I don't think it's because I didn't have enough carbs yesterday because I had plenty of carbs in all the fruit I've eaten. But yeah, that's something to keep in mind, that my muscular endurance was down. I'm not sure if it's because of this diet, but yeah, we'll keep going. So today is day 2 of being fruitarian, and it's still too early to eat, as I said, so I'll see you at breakfast. Surprisingly, I hit my caloric goal yesterday, which just shows you that no matter what you consume, you can meet your goals. And I know that personally, I much rather eat raw foods than processed stuff from the shops, which I try to do anyways, no matter if I'm filming a video or not. My macros are definitely way off, but I'm more focused on how I feel. So let's get to prepping breakfast. I don't know about you, but I'm loving this view. Hey, bars, yo, bars. Anyways. Breakfast is served, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking very fruity, and like I'm going to be covered in juices by the end of it again. So here I have a smoothie taken from the last video. So I have 4 kiwis, 90 grams of spinach, 2 bananas and a cucumber. And then I have a bunch of fruit. I have fresh coconut, and also I am gonna munch down on some pumpkin seeds. They're super high in calories and they're just good to have. And as part of this diet, I can eat seeds, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. So just have pure raw pumpkin seeds here. And let's see. Just as good as the first time. What's your favorite apple, guys? I love pink lady apples, but I can't remember the name of it, but there's another apple that's really sweet and really juicy. But yeah, let me know, I'm genuinely interested. Last sip. And that is it for breakfast. I'm gonna leave the grapes till later. I'm actually pretty full. Again, I think it's the volume of food that I've consumed, but that's it. So, see you at lunch. And boom, first workout as a fruitarian done. So I felt good throughout it, I felt energized, which could be attributed to the fact that I met my friend Naomi for a coffee, but I did only have black coffee and a green tea, so sticking to the game plan. But you best believe that I am hungry, so let's eat. Why did the tomato blush? Because he saw the salad dressing, which is something that I can't have. However, what I can have is 2 tablespoons of avocado oil with some zucchini, cucumber, tomato, and about 200 grams of chickpeas. I'm not sure if you can have chickpeas, but I saw that you can have beans, so close enough. If I'm breaking the rules of being a fruitarian, I'm sorry, but I'm having some chickpeas. And along with that, I have a simple berry smoothie, just strawberries, blueberries, and an avocado, and that's pretty much it. And then just some grapes, and because all this food is cold, I need a hot green tea. So that's all. So lunch is done, and I must say that filled me up nicely, and the sun's shining outside, so let's take this opportunity to go out and ride. And of course, it's Ireland. No matter how nice it is, you can always expect rain. But definitely a good session. The trick that I couldn't do 2 weeks ago that I nearly got in the video, I got second try today, and I got a new trick today as well. New riding, I should say. So great session as always. And let's go get dinner. Okay, and it is once again time to go against everything that Gordon Ramsay has taught us.
What the fuck is going on?
It is super difficult to find ideas for fruitarian meals online, would you believe that? But I found a blog by a family that leads a fruitarian lifestyle, and they say that for dinner, you should try generous portions of your favorite fruits and vegetables. So I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to whip up another salad and try a smoothie, because I've searched up and smoothies are okay. And I don't see why they wouldn't be okay on a fruitarian diet, because juices are okay and smoothies are just a different type of juice in a way. But anyways, going to make a bunch of fruits into a smoothie, going to make a salad, and I'll see you down in the kitchen. So super quick life hack for y'all. If you don't have a spiralizer like me, then to spiralize fruits or vegetables, you can use a simple potato peeler. It's not going to come out as good or as thin or as spaghetti-like, but it's still a good alternative. So for dinner, I'm whipping up a quick salad of a carrot and zucchini spaghetti with some fruit added in, and I am going to make a smoothie with pineapple, mango, strawberries, and almond butter. Get that protein. Oh yeah, and I'm also adding the rest of the chickpeas into this salad just to get the protein content up again. And probably going to add some chia seeds, maybe some nuts, get my fats and protein up for the day, because I trained, then I rode hard, so I need it for muscle recovery, and my body just needs it. Simple as. So I'm gonna continue making this, and I'll catch you when I'm done. Quick shout out to my bro Reese, Four Pegs family. My bro from Scotland, have known him for a minute. Super great rider and super awesome guy. And dinner is served. Cheers. So that's delicious, by the way. So I have had this kind of spaghetti before. As you can see, it's just like imitation spaghetti. And it's nice. It's a nice caloric, low caloric alternative to regular pasta. If you're looking to cut down on calories, maybe if you're cutting down, shredding. And yeah, I'm gonna get this down. It's looking super delicious, so can't wait. Okay guys and gals, we are on the third and final day of this video, and this morning's run felt a lot better. I didn't feel the kind of drag that I felt yesterday, and it was much easier to push through and keep going. And for breakfast today, I'm going simple with a smoothie from a apple, orange, bananas. Wouldn't be a fruitarian without bananas. And I've been enjoying the habit of having watermelon for breakfast, so I'm gonna have the half watermelon that I didn't have yesterday, and also throw some hazelnuts and pumpkin seeds on top of the smoothie. So surprisingly enough, I didn't crave hot food as much yesterday as I did on the first day, and I don't really crave it that much today, although I know I will enjoy a hot meal when this is all done. But I think that's just my body adapting to the fact that I'm not going to give it any cooked food and just learning to enjoy the best of the raw products that I'm giving it. But still, I'm feeling good. It's the third day of being eating fruitarian and only raw products for 2 days now, and I have no complaints. Like, I have no digestion issues. I haven't had any problems with my stomach or energy. In fact, riding yesterday, it was great. As far as focus and concentration, I'm not sure if this diet has had any effect, because I am super consistent with my meditation, and that does its own thing for clarity of mind and focus. So it could be that this is helping me focus, because I did feel really good riding yesterday. However, I can't tell for sure. Breakfast is served. Cheers. That's really nice. I have smoothies almost daily, but I never have oranges in smoothies. I just never think to put them in. I rather eat them, but it's a nice combination. I also threw in a little bit of almond butter just to get in some extra protein and fats in there, and you get a really nice aftertaste of that after. Just love the juiciness of watermelon and all melon fruits. And done. It was sweet, as all fruitarian meals are going to be. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. This smoothie was really nice. I never had this combination of fruits, apple, bananas and oranges. And yeah, I do recommend it. Try it yourself. And one thing I can tell you for sure is I'm definitely hydrated. Having half a watermelon for breakfast every day. Yeah, definitely hydrated. Some fruitarians actually believe that you don't have to drink when you're on this diet, that the fruit itself hydrates you enough. But I'm drinking water and coconut water and such alongside my meals just because I'm putting in a lot of physical activity, so I want to stay hydrated. I want to make sure I'm hydrated. Because fun fact, if you're dehydrated even 3%, that can decrease your performance levels up to 40%. So the next thing you will see, not the next thing I do, but the next thing you'll see in the video is a workout. So enjoy, workout in the description, and see you at lunch. And the workout is done. Today I worked push and pull with mostly body weight, some weights, but now it is time for lunch. And for today's meal we're going super simple with a berry bowl of strawberries, blueberries and just water. Then a no grain granola with just a bunch of seeds and nuts, and papaya, pears and bananas. This is no doubt going to be delicious and I can't wait to get this down. And done. And I can't lie, that was absolutely delicious. Smoothie bowls are nothing new to me. I have them pretty often and it's always a banger. And bananas, pears, papaya, some of my favorite fruits. So it was a great meal. Now I'm going to go out and ride. However, I'm not going to film. I don't think so, because it looks like it's about to rain. So I want to just ride and get the time in on the bike. So I will see you guys back for dinner. For dinner, I do want to do something different and prep a little bit more. I miss cooking. That's the main thing that I miss, making like a proper meal. But yeah, anyways, I'll talk to you more about this at dinner time. So as far as what is okay to drink as a fruitarian, like I mentioned, tea and coffee are okay, smoothies and juices are okay, although as a PT I would recommend moderation in case of juices, as eating the whole fruit contains fiber and all that good stuff that you need to digest the fructose correctly. And of course water, that's what I've been drinking mainly, coconut water, which I've also been drinking lots of, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I think only some fruitarians drink coffee, but I did allow myself a cup of coffee today, black coffee, no sugar or anything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And for the final meal of my fruitarian experiment, I decided to experiment a little and I went for something completely different and tried a new take on sushi. So sushi is usually raw, but I went on a completely new level and went for fruit and vegetable sushi. In this one I have carrot, zucchini, avocado, homemade cauliflower rice, and in this one I have pineapple, banana, almond butter, kiwi and some more of the cauliflower rice. So let's cut these up and see what they look like inside. So please don't judge my rolling skills, I don't have a bamboo mat, but here's how we're looking. And I like how it turned out. The fruit one doesn't look so nice, but it does taste good. I had to eat the ends because they fell apart. But first let's try the vegetable one. It actually tastes a little bit like sushi because of the seaweed and then just a mixture of vegetables. The cauliflower rice is just a mixture of cauliflower, grated, salt, pepper and some olive oil. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Really nice. So let's go for the fruit one. The acidity of the pineapple and kiwi are really nice with banana, and the cauliflower gives a kind of savory taste. It's a nice contrast. So, for some final thoughts on my fruitarian experience. I did enjoy it, although it was a bit difficult at the start because I was craving hot food and just savory and salty food. And by the end of it, I'm craving more the cooking process and just making a nice meal rather than eating one. But as far as pros and cons go, for pros, I think I did feel a little bit more of mental clarity and focus during my days. Though I would compare it to the mental clarity that you feel during an extended fast rather than a diet attributed focus. Another pro was that during these 3 days I barely had any dishes or pots or pans to wash. It was literally just like a plate or a bowl or a glass and that's it. So that's one positive of just consuming raw products. As far as cons go, I would say that it is very difficult to hit your desired macros. As I proved to myself, it's not difficult to hit my calories, although I think in the 2 days after the first day, I did struggle with getting up to that 3.5k mark. However, I'm not too much worried about that. I was just focused on eating what I'm allowed to eat on this diet, and I say allowed because it is a very restricted diet. So as far as restrictions go, do be sure to check with your doctor or nutritionist if you are trying something like this. And back to the cons, I would say that a meal might be deceiving. It can fill you in the moment, but an hour or two later you're feeling hungry again. So then you need to eat more, which can consume a lot of time just having to eat every 1 or 2 hours. But I think that's it, and that's pretty much it for this video, guys and gals. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying these 3-day project videos. I am going to do more videos like this, not necessarily all about nutrition, but you'll see. So if you enjoyed this, then please smash that like button, press the subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on bell notifications, share this video with your friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.